who has been on a run this tournament, beating Duke, who's going by a different tag, and then beating who else did they beat? They beat somebody else, but like they've been on a run. They were able to get all the way to winners finals, and now we're just starting the game, and we will see what ends up happening. This matchup also seemed very interesting for Wii Fit because I feel like the projectiles could just overwhelm Wii Fit, but Ardeo is proving every word in my mouth wrong, getting that early combo, getting Peridot all the way to 70, but Peridot isn't going to take that lying down. Young's projectiles are just so scary, I feel, against Wii Fit, because like what does Wii Fit do? Because like Youngling has good air acceleration and is able to just move and like throw out 3 moves in the time that it takes Wii Fit to throw out 1. These upbeats are very, I have a feeling they're not purposeful, but Ardeo is so good at these soccer ball snipes, knowing exactly what the opponent is going to do, knowing exactly when to throw them. And I can't tell if this is a matchup inexperience thing or if Ardeo is just able to read the minds of these players. But now we're seeing Peridot going for a bomb up B to try and end it. I liked the attempt, but it was just a little too slow, and now it looks like we're seeing a lot of what happened with the previous set, where the moves that Peridot is trying to kill with are just getting more and more like laggy and more desperate, just trying to kill this Wii Fit who is clinging on both the ledge and to this stock for dear life, but not fair, ends it, and Peridot takes the first stock from Ardeo. But it just feels like but now Peridot just has to make up this massive lead. And while Youngling has amazing damage, it feels like it's gonna be it could be really hard to continuously kill Ardeo, but like that high uppy was so close to getting punished. And the move right after ends up getting Peridot punished, and now we are at last stop for Peridot trying to beat the invader from Kentucky. But it just looks like, oh my goodness. That soccer ball was so smart, and that down air hitting was ridiculous. That brings Ardeo up 1-0 against Peridot. Use your projectiles. Anyways, me mid-set coaching aside, we're considering a switch from Youngling to Lucina. I don't know which. It feels like both characters could have a very good thing against Ardeo and against Wii Fit, but I just don't know how this can end. Like this, it just feels like Ardeo has been putting on the Ardeo show, showing us that we don't just have one Wii Fit in Arizona tonight. And just like the last few games that Ardeo has been playing, Ardeo is just able to get this damage strung on so quickly, getting combo after combo, making it so hard for Peridot. But now it looks like Peridot is just trying to mix up their recovery, make it so then soccer ball doesn't hit them, and so far it's working out. But that back air will kill, and now we get to see a familiar sight of Ardeo just being able to like show Wii Fit combos and show how Wii Fit can avoid dying. I'm surprised that rapid grab hit. I like the idea of spamming these projectiles on Wii Fit's shield because I really don't know what Wii Fit does out of it other than forward tilt, and I feel like Ardeo just started that a little low, and now this game is back to even, which we haven't seen in a while from the last couple games, and now we just get to see can Peridot bring it back, and it seems like Peridot is able to keep this competitive right now, just keeping Ardeo out. keeping Ardeo stuck in the air, because what does Wii Fit do to land? It feels like Peridot is kind of discovering what Wii Fit's weaknesses are, which is going to be landing and just struggling to kill occasionally. But now it's just a question of, can Peridot continue to force Ardeo to like go for unsafe kill options? But that forward tilt is gonna kill with deep breathing, and now we've got Peridot's got Ardeo up to a high percent, and the down tilt to fair does make this even. We are at a last stock situation for both of these players. And now we're just seeing Peridot go for the double bounce down air to up air. And now this game is just staying incredibly even. I'm really liking this gameplay, and it's feeling a lot more. It feels like Peridot has been adapting a lot more to the tricks that Wii Fit can do. And now it's just a question of who can take this stock. Whether this game is gonna be a oh my goodness, deep. Okay. Sun Salutation's not killing, but like both players are at a high percent. One good hit can be the end of either of these players, and the boomerang to fair, not going to be it. Fair is a little bit stale, and it was in center stage, so now we just get to see, can Peridot bring this back? This game is so close, and it's just the forward tilt from Ardeo ends that game, but that game was so close. It's the closest game I've seen from somebody against Ardeo for a while now, and it's really impressive, honestly. And it looks like we're just running it back, at least same band, and it looks like we're doing same characters as well. I mean, given how close that last game was, I can't blame Peridot. And now we just get to see what Peridot can do. If Peridot can finally get the adaptations needed to take down Ardeo. And now it just looks, I feel like this game is going to slow down a lot more, because we're just going to get both of them trying to think a little bit more, go for their options. Maybe not at so many like extended strings, but it's just going to be a battle of neutral. Both of these players have shown that they can beat the other, and now it's just a question of who can beat the other better. And right now it's looking like Peridot. I really like that up B, because I don't think Ardeo expected it at all. And it hit through the Sun Salutations, even with the Windbox on Sun Salutation charging, if I am not mistaken. But now we're just back to an even game. A Sun Salutation could have killed on Worst DI, but we're fine. Can Peridot take this stock? Peridot's off stage, almost gets sniped by the soccer ball, and now it's just Ardeo takes that stock with a back air, and now it's the common trend. But Peridot said, no, I'm not gonna let this happen again. I'm not gonna take a bunch of damage before taking the stock. First hit of back air to up smash will kill, looking like a Yoshi combo at this point. And now with Peridot only at 30, well, Peridot is now at 50, but like, you know, every time I try to say that Peridot was like doing okay and the game wasn't that far, they got hit more. So now it's just a question of, can Ardeo keep this lead and keep racking up this damage? Show why this Wii Fit is so dangerous and why it's been taking game after game. The last game I think that Ardeo lost to was to Curb Sorry. It's a question of, can the hometown hero who's currently on a run like keep it up, or will it be Ardeo just showing why Kentucky is so afraid of Wii Fit? And now we've just got the ledge trapping from Peridot, but that shield poke The shield poke was good, but Peridot's down air is better. And now this game is back to being same stock. And it's probably about to be same percent, if not Ardeo losing. And now we're back to a familiar sight of Peridot just being able to rack up damage. Hit Ardeo with all the combos that they can, but it's just a question of what can. I love the attempt from the landing there to forward air there. Oh, I can't tell if he tried to unshield to try and parry it or if that was just a shield poke. My assumption is that he tried to shield it, but that is game 3 to Peridot, and now we are 2-1. And that is the first game taken off of Ardeo in a few sets. We get to see if Peridot is going to continue their run or not. And now we're going to Kalos. This stage seems... I don't know, it seems scary for both players. I feel like either or can just like either be okay or get completely screwed. We're sticking with the same characters, no switch to Peridot's Lucina, and now we just get to see will the stage matter? Has Peridot figured out this matchup, and will they continue their run? Or will Ardeo show, hey, it was just a stage, PS2 is not a good stage for me? At this, I feel like Peridot has been using a lot more of their items or of their like projectiles to make sure that they can keep Ardeo out, but not Ardeo will not stay out. It feels like Peridot is trying to put up the barricade of projectiles, and Ardeo says, no, let me in. These projectiles are mine. But that down tilt to up B near ledge almost killing. I like the option a lot, and it was so close, but that fair on the recovery will bring it. And now we're seeing I think that's the first time Peridot has taken the first stock. And now we're just seeing Peridot start these jungling combos, and it feels like Peridot has just kind of figured out a new style that is messing with Ardeo's like thought process, and the Zaire to forward air, or the Zaire to boomerang was so good, or the boomerang to Zaire. But Ardeo is saying, I'm not out, I'm gonna deep breathe real quick, I'm gonna take this stock. And now we just get to see if Peridot is able to just continue this train, or if Ardeo is gonna use like Weefit's muscular body to like stop the train of projectiles and stop Peridot's fun. And now it just looks like Peridot, or excuse me, that Ardeo has kind of remembered how to play this matchup, because all of a sudden this game went from Peridot heavily winning to this basically being even. If anything, Weefit is winning, because, and with that forward air, what I just said comes true, because like, what do you do? But now we are back to an even game. One stock apiece. This is Peridot's tournament life. And they get the double down air hit to up air. I think catching a different DI, and now it looks like Peridot is just trying to continue their goal of getting these combos to try and get Ardeo higher, but now we've got a little bit of staying back. But the down tilt they're putting Ardeo off stage, and the Nair off stage almost taking it. It's over. And that is Peridot up 2-2. We are in a game 5 set that seemed like it was going to be impossible for Peridot to get to. And now we just see, will there be a character switch? Is anything going to change? And how are these players going to adapt to each other's movement? Looks like we're staying same characters, and now we just get to see what happens. It feels like Ardeo is just kind of like lost the ability to play this matchup. Cause like, what does, like, it feels like both Peridot has been adjusting a lot to what Ardeo is going for, And Ardeo is just not adjusting to this adjustment quick enough. And this match, and it's just showing why this matchup seems so bad for Wii Fit. Cause like now, Peridot is just showing, hey, Young Link's a good character. This character has broken stuff that makes it so that it's hard to win. So what are you gonna do about it? And right now it looks like Ardeo said, I'm gonna use my gimmick. Cause now Peridot is up to 78. Oh, what was that? That back to the forward air to forward smash was so good. But I'm gonna be real, if I'm Peridot here, I'm tilted out of my gourd. Like, what do you, like, that just seems like the most BS hitbox I've ever seen. And now it feels like Peridot is kind of feeling it, struggling to get some of the same confirms that earlier they were hitting just fine. And now it just feels like every move they go for is just facing the wrong way, or it's a little too slow. And Ardeo's putting back on the pressure, but Peridot is not going to let this go down. They're not going to lose because of some dumb hitbox in the SD from Ardeo. That, I think that's the second one this set. But now it's just a question of what's gonna happen. And right now it looks like that Peridot isn't gonna let that momentary stun from that combo is gonna be just that, momentary. But as I say that, Ardeo just starts like keeping Peridot at the ledge, but now both players are in an even percent. Nothing's crazy going on. That Nair almost killing, but doesn't kill yet. Soft hit in there, trying to just get a little more damage on Ardeo in that fourth throw. Kill it? I'm not sure about that. I think the DI on that one was a little suspect. But now we just get to see if Ardeo can bring this back to even, or if Peridot is just going to run away with this game. And right now it's looking like Peridot is running away, getting these combos, getting Ardeo up to 54. But Peridot went a little too much too far into that punish and got dared for it. And now we are at a last stock situation. Will Ardeo make sure this reverse 3-0 doesn't happen, or is Peridot gonna be able to make the reverse 3-0 continue on the run of their life? Oh, that, oh my goodness, that drag down fair to down tilt to up there was so good, and now all of a sudden, like, Ardeo is set to one good hit, but with, oh my goodness, this game is so close because that deep breathing is so scary. What is Peridot going to be able to make this back? Because this is so scary. Forward throw, soccer ball, hits soccer ball with the nair, and now we're just playing neutral, but the up air from Ardeo killing. Ending the reverse 3-0 possibility and ending that wild set.